Master the Piano, and for this session we'll be learning all about chords. My name is Isabel Tay and I'll be your instructor for this series of videos. So this is going to be a series of 8 different lessons, and in this first lesson we'll be going through exactly what is a chord and how to make a chord and why they sound good. So stick around, I hope you enjoy. Hi, and welcome to lesson 1. So what we're going to do now is learn what chords actually are. So chords are actually very easy to make. They're basically used to fill out music and to support melodic lines. They're used to improvise music. So as you go along and you get to create music, you get to support it yourself by making chords from different keys. So to make a chord, what I'm going to do is play the C major scale. So start with your thumb on the C and just climb up the notes, like what we did before. We don't need all of these notes. In fact, we only need 3 notes. So go back to the beginning. We need the first note, the third note, and the 5th note. And this is the C major tonic triad. It's C major because we started on the key of C, and it's C major because these are the notes used in the C major scale. So there are different ways of playing chords. We can play it like that as a block chord, or we can break it up as a broken chord. So let's try following the music. C, D, E, thumb under. Go back to the beginning. We put down C, E, and G as a broken chord. Put it down as a block chord, and now I'm going to break it up into a waltz pattern. So put the bass note down, and then the 2 upper notes. Bass note, upper note. To make a bigger sound or a bigger harmony, you can use the same letters and repeat them up and down the keys. So in this case, we want the letters C, E, and G. What I'm going to do is play with my 5th finger the C on top here. And that's the C major chord in the right hand. To do the same thing in the left hand, we start on the C down below here, and we climb up just the same. C, D, E, F, G, cross over, go back to the beginning. We want the C, we want the E, and we want the G. So break it up as a broken chord, put it down as a full block chord, and break it up again, so it's the bass and then the upper 2 parts, and then as a full block chord. If you're doing something that's particularly large or you want a big showy ending, you can do a chord in both hands, and you can hear how big that sounds. So unlike guitarists who have to worry about different fingering for chords, you'll notice that most of the chords on the piano just require a 1st, a 3rd, and a 5th finger. And when you play them on the piano, it's really easy to see because you play 1 note, skip a note, put down the 3rd, let the 4th one rise, and then put down the 5th. It's almost a pattern. It's very easy to see. What we're going to do now is have a look at an actual song. It's called the Shoemaker's Dance, and we're going to see how we can put this together. So let's just go through the right hand for a minute. We're in the key of C major still, so you don't have to worry about any sharps or flats. I'll get you to put your 5th finger on the G above. So here's middle C, count up 5 notes to G, and you don't want this G, you want the octave above. So we're going to start here. So our counting is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're on bar 5 now. It's the same melody. You would have noticed that the opening melody is actually the C major broken chord. So it's G, 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 E, C, E, G, 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 E, C, E, F, F, E, E, D, D, C. Back up to the G. G, 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 E, C, E, G, 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 E, C, E, F, F, E, E, D, D, C. D, D, G, G. Stretch your thumb down. C, E, G. Broken chord there as well. F, F, E, E, D, C. So majority of the song was purely the broken chord. For the left hand, we're going to have a look at the broken chord in a different pattern. We're going to put the C down, and then the upper two notes, E and G, will go down at the same time, like that. And then we alternate. C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G. The next chord is a crotchet chord, so that means all the notes are worth a crotchet, or one count. And we're going to take our fifth finger on C, put our second finger on F, and our thumb on A. So this is still a happy chord. You can hear it's a major chord, and then I'm going to move down to C, E, G. Go back up to C, F, A, and down to C, E, G. And repeat that alternating pattern of C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G, up to C, F, A, C, E, G, C, F, A, C, E, G. Now I want you to move your entire hand up by one key. So it's now D, F, A, hold it for two counts, move back down to C, E, G, and again, 1, 2, 1, 2, move up to D, F, A, 1, 2, C, E, G, change to C, F, A, and then C, E, G. If I put these hands together, we'll have something like this. The G and the C will go down at the same time. Then we play the G again with the E and G. Let's try that just to get used to it. Now the next section, the right hand will play two notes with the C. Then the C will go down with the E and G. Let's try that first bar. And we do the same thing for the next bar. Okay, let's try those two bars. To use our fourth finger on the F, left hand, get ready to do C, F, and A. Change to a C major chord with the E, and back up to C, F, A with the D. Chord again. So those two bars were F, C, F, A, C, E, G, C, F, A, and then we do the same pattern, G and C. Move up to the D in the right hand with your second finger. Your left hand has to move up by one key. Now move back down. Use your thumb on the G and move your left hand back down to C, E, G. Move back up to the D, right hand play the F. Back down to C, E, G. Left hand change C, F, A with the D. And resolve the chord to C, E, G with the right hand C. At speed, it will sound like this. Difference from just hearing the melodic line, which sounds empty. Anyway, that was our first lesson. I hope you enjoyed practicing it, and I hope you enjoyed your first lesson on chords. So I'll see you again soon. Bye! Well, that was our first lesson together with Master the Piano. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about chords, and I hope it made sense. I look forward to seeing you at our second lesson together. Bye for now.